Welcome to my Aquarius reading for May. I am doing the signs in alphabetical order this month, and I have shuffled the cards. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle just a little bit more, and I will start. If you have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this reading is for you. Cut the cards. And begin. So the heart of the matter for Aquarius is the Knight of Wands. This looks like really inspired and active creative energy. You could be very busy and you could be very inspired right now. What's crossing this is the Empress. So this is creative energy and creation energy. So this is a great card if you happen to be trying to get pregnant or are thinking of that, thinking of starting a family. So if that's on your mind, that is quite possibly a good time for it. It's also a card of abundance, prosperity, intuition, deep emotional growth, and just in general, a good time for creating things. So this is a time to create and to manifest. The Knight of Wands is a card for Sagittarius, so this can be Sagittarius energy, but the fire energy and the Empress energy are really fantastic together for manifestation. So at the base of the reading is the Page of Wands. This kind of amplifies the activity that's in the Knight of Wands, because the Page of Wands is youthful energy, and it can be very enthusiastic. So if you're looking for enthusiasm and engagement and just really creative thoughts, this is a good time for it as well. So let's see what's in the recent past for Aquarius. We have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy. So this can be someone around you who is an Aries, or it could be part of your chart. But this also, this is such a creative time. This is all so far. This is Wands energy and creative energy. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a really superb time if you're trying to create something. Let's see what is entering your consciousness. Well, we have the Devil card. Now that's interesting. That is a card that is for Capricorn. It can be a card of being entangled with toxic individuals, and it can talk about toxic behavior, codependent behavior, that kind of thing. So there might be someone around you who is a Capricorn. If it's a Capricorn, their energy is very strong. Now Capricorn is an earth sign, so if it's a Capricorn around you, this may be a positive thing, but it could also be a warning about some potential toxic relationships around you and entanglements. So in the near future for Aquarius, let's see, is this card, the Six of Wands. There is some personal success and acclaim, and your energy right now is the Two of Cups, which is the energy of a relationship. So this could be talking about the creative energy here, the Empress energy. So that if this is a personal relationship, this could be a romantic relationship, it could be a partner, but it is also a choice. So let's look at the environment. The environment around Aquarius right now is Temperance. So it's a balanced time. So I think that this is going to balance out this potential for this to be toxic here. I would just be careful to think about codependent relationships, but I'm not really getting that vibe from this as much. But there could be something around you. Now, the Temperance card is balance, and it's another card for Sagittarius. So we're getting Sagittarius here twice. And your hopes and fears, the Hierophant. This can be religion, tradition, rules and regulations. some influence. Sometimes this is an institution of some sort. So it's your hopes and fears. Let me think about that a little bit. Some of you may be having second thoughts about the religion, that if you have a spiritual life, you may be having second thoughts about your religion, and this could be a fear. This Hierophant in this deck is a spiritual being. It's a more modern spiritual take. So it could be a hope for finding this spiritual guide. And the outcome for Aquarius is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to pull another card because the Knight of Pentacles as an outcome is telling me that there is work that needs to continue. And so I want to find out what comes after that. You're going to have a time of resting. So there may be a reason that you need to pull back. And if you're trying to do something creative, and sorry for the background noise, it's just unavoidable. If you're trying to do something creative or create something, sometimes this is a period where you can stop and think and meditate. So it's going to be, I think, very active. It seems to me like it's going to be energy that is creative energy within you, in your it is in a creative realm. And let's see what we can see at the base. There has been some sadness in the recent past, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So you have been balancing things. You have been trying. It seems to me like there has been a very busy time in which you're trying to balance a lot of different activities. We have the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. This is a situation where you had to make a decision. And this is a different kind of decision. This is an emotional decision, but in the past, you've recently made a decision. There's a lot of twos in this reading. And so this is an early stage of a cycle where you've had to make these decisions, these choices, the choice, emotional choice coming up, the choice of the Two of Pentacles, what things are important to you, and how can you stay in balance. The Two of Swords, knowing something about a situation where you had to make your mind up. And before that, the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is interesting because we also have the Seven of Cups. I'm going to go back a little bit further because it seems to me like you have recently been, you've been in a bit of a state trying to work some things out that were giving you anxiety, which explains why all of these choices are happening, because there's some things you've been trying to decide, and it has actually meant that one cycle ended and you walked away from something that was not suiting you. The Ten of Swords means that pain has passed, and after that happened, you have the Six of Pentacles, so you restored the balance a bit. And at that point, you had many choices that you had to make. The Seven of Cups, there were a lot of things that you needed to look at and choose which way to go. So there was some emotional confusion. And the Seven of Swords is here. And this can either be, this is tied to the Devil card in that this could be a toxic energy, someone who lied or someone who was manipulating, because that manipulator often is a liar. This can also be self-deception. So you might have been thinking about things in wishful thinking, but I think that this is related to the Devil card. But again, there's the decision-making here, and the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. You made a decision, and I think that decision might have made you very sad. I think you cut something or someone out of your life that had meant a lot to you, or many of you might have been grieving for something that was lost or someone that was lost. So I think that what I really see here is a time when you are coming into a great deal of creative thought, creative action, and working through a situation that might have been difficult and toxic, and making a decision that's based on that to get yourself back into balance. And that may mean going deep inside and going into your spiritual realm and reevaluating your look at your spiritual principles and the things that you find important. And what you're going to find is that there is some more work that you need to do. And this is in the material realm. Some of you may be thinking of starting a family. Someone around you may be starting a family, and that could also be there. But I think that more than anything else, this is a creative gestation period. This is a time when you are moving that energy in yourself in a way that will move you forward where you want to be, where you want to see yourself in balance. And in order to do that, you're going to be going into a stage where during May, you may be resting and thinking and contemplating and mulling things over. And this activity here sets the ground, sets the tone for what it is that you're going to be working on and how you're going to do it. And you'll need to think about it. And that's what this is saying. Give yourself time to think and do that rest that will get you to what it is that you want to do next. So I think I need to pull one more card, and I will go ahead and just do it this way because there is a card right here. Yeah, the Hermit. That's what this is. This is you taking this information that you get when you go inside and inside yourself at the end of this, and you are going to be in you could actually be talking to someone who is a Virgo. The Hermit card is Virgo, and you might be talking to someone who can give you some insights into what you need to know in the spiritual realm, that you will be yourself somewhat entering that Hermit stage. You're looking for that inspiration that's going to come out, the truth that you are looking for. And that's where we will see the Aquarius come out, is going to be in the truths that you find in yourself in this particular time during May. And with that, I will leave it there. Thank you very much.